Welcome back to Dear Girl with Alice. Hi, I'm Alice. For this week's yoga pose challenge, we are doing frog pose. Please relax here before we get into the pose. It will be intense, but it's definitely worth the work. What frog pose does is release tension in your hips, and this is where we women store a lot of anxiety, stress, and pain. So let's start on all fours. It's what we would do in tabletop position, and we're slowly sliding our knees outward as wide as it is comfortable, keeping them in line with your hips. We're leaning forward, on our forearms, and we're flexing our feet so our ankles are in line with our knees and the insides of our feet are pressing into the mat. When you're on your forearms, you're keeping your spine long and your gaze down. So I'm going to show you from this angle. You see how I slide the knees wide? And before I get into my forearms, I just get into position, have my feet pointed outward. Now I'm on my forearms. Ideally, you want to have your shoulders above your elbows. I'm leaning back to get deeper into the pose. You see how I do that? We will be breathing deeply here, allowing our hips to sink towards the floor. Typically, you do this for 1 to 5 minutes in yin practice. So this is a pose that we do in yin yoga. And for the purpose of the video, so you could just see the pose, I'm going to do it facing forward. And you're looking down or directly ahead of you, and you're breathing. You can also close your eyes and smile, because this pose can get intense. We do these weekly poses to challenge ourselves to complete a single yoga pose each week. I think for a lot of us when we're starting out, it's difficult to start yoga because when we go to a beginner's flow class, we're introduced to all of these poses without getting the proper alignment and foundation correctly. So these weekly videos show you alignment and walk you through each pose so you can get a sense of how to do these poses properly. Let me know if you're enjoying this playlist and if you're enjoying the weekly individual pose instruction, because it gives me an opportunity to keep going and to adjust my instruction. On this channel, we will be also doing many other flow poses as well as creative places to do yoga. Thanks for this journey. It's 500 subscribers strong, and I greatly appreciate you. Feeling anything yet in your hips? All right, let's get out of this pose. That was an intense 3 minutes right there. How you get out of it is just slowly lift yourself before you close your knees. And I like to sit in hero's pose like this on my heels and just closing my eyes and breathing here. See you next week. Thanks so much, everyone. Namaste.